of a community aspect. Let's keep our community engaged. Let's keep our price points on our retail products up, so we're continually giving them free or things that they can download so that they keep playing their games and they don't resell it into GameStop or whomever. So for us, it is almost more of a marketing and PR exercise than it is a revenue exercise, but we are generating some significant revenue on these platforms as well.
Yeah, for THQ, you know, like I said earlier, the PC product is you know, we have a big presence on Steam. We continually do value packs, and you know, there's the THQ Complete Pack, which I think is like $400 worth of value in a $100 package, and there's continually, you know, investigating Steam and what we can do in terms of pricing and packaging and things there. And I think that's really kind of us feeling it out, but it is a specific initiative. And also, like I say, you know, there are very specific titles that we know draw an online crowd that is very savvy towards online purchases and stuff like that. You know, like the Dawn of War 2 crowd, and you know, we will heavily market on Steam to that crowd. Another thing we probably should have mentioned in our Greenlight meetings, you know, at least within THQ, you won't get a game Greenlight unless you've got a DLC plan. You know, and that's, you know, that's a big push going forward, and I think that's going to be pretty important too in the years to
come. I'm actually just curious, if you each had to give a different piece of advice to a new indie startup, what would that be?
Get out.
A new indie startup.
So a company that's just about to start up in the next year or two, they're planning on developing, what advice would you give?
Good luck. I would, you know, just do what really what you're passionate about. You know, just taking it from a very general perspective. Make games that you're passionate about and that you guys want to make, and really focus on the gameplay experience. And I mean, there's just so much when you're in India. I wouldn't know where else to go with other than just really do what you and your company, your employees, the type of games you want to do. Start just focus on what you're passionate about.
I agree. For me, it's clarity of vision. That's a term that I use an awful lot, and you know, I feel like Destroy All Humans had a clarity of vision. You know, the clarity of vision was be the alien, and every design decision focused back, reflected back on that one design goal and that vision. You know, that was the big X on the wall that we were always trying to look back to. You know, other Big Beach Sports had a good clarity of vision. We want to make Wii Sports for the rest of the world. You know, that was our vision statement there. If you can execute on your clarity of vision, that is what's going to make or break your game, I think. Trains is another excellent example of clarity of vision. You know, we're going to make a game about trains. You're not going to be able to ride the train. You're going to be able to drive the train, but that's it. And you know, and that's why I think that's successful as well.
Well, thank you.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, focus on one or two things and do them very well. Don't scope things out too much. You know, at Activision, both internally and externally, it's 2 or 3 things in each game, and we focus on those and do those very well, and try not to be too ambitious.
Don't make an MMO.
Try to stay away from open world games.
Yeah.
Building on that, are indie studios better off? Sorry, not you. Are indie studios better off starting off with something derivative or brand new from the big publishers' point of view?
No, I mean, you know, I'm willing to look at look at anything. You know, I'm looking for the execution and the quality and the, you know, like I say, the clarity of vision more than anything else. If you are going to make a post-apocalyptic first-person shooter, I'm not likely to sign your game. You know, that sort of derivative to that kind of level is not going to help.
We probably have time for one more if there's one more to be asked.
That's
Mark?
As we talk about the distribution of all around brands as companies, and obviously the communities that you work with are really strong. What's the percentage of your community in trying to sort of total number of sales over time? What can you expect in terms of feedback from the market penetration of this?
a good question. We have 250,000 members of our online train club, of which 120,000 are active from their newsletters and responses. Out of that, then it drops to the hardcore guys at probably about 10,000 who are on the forums all the time.
And what's the total sales over the budget?
Oh, we put on the box over 1 million copies sold. Not of this one. It's true. All of them added together.
So you're saying, you know, there's
So a quarter of them have registered at some
10%
stages.
of them are active,
Yeah.
down to 1% of them are
Yeah.
two-way feedback. Is that the same sort of stuff that you guys see?
Probably. I really don't have access to the data, but I mean, we have, you know, our Call of Duty fan bases are pretty rabid and active, and certainly Blizzard, I mean, those guys, I would say it's probably 80% in certain perspective. In Guitar Hero, we have a good following, but I wouldn't know the numbers in terms of percentages.
24%.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please thank the panel.